Hey guys, this is Simplistic Witch here, and today I'm going to be doing the Ultimate Witches tag made by Indie Moon, and I'm also going to be talking about some life updates I'm dealing with currently. So, to start off with, the first question is, of the Ultimate Witches tag is, question 1, at what age did you discover you were a witch? I discovered I was a witch when I was 17, I mean not 17, 18 when I was in high school. I discovered that I was a witch when I was 18 in high school. I didn't really know much about the occult before then. I always was interested in the craft and the occult, but I didn't really know about, different religions having to do with paganism or anything like that. So I really didn't know where to start, you know what I mean? But until I was in my senior year of high school when I was 18. And that's when I first discovered about Wicca and witchcraft and all the religions having to do with witchcraft. And question 2. How has the craft changed your life? The craft has changed my life in a lot of different ways. The craft has changed my ways for the better in so many different ways. As you guys know, I have a learning disability and a reading disability, so discovering my craft really helped me get interested in reading. When I first discovered my path, I wanted to, get tons of books so I can get as much information as I could. So I started, started reading way more. With Lisa Chamberlain and Scott Cunningham and all that. So it made me a better reader. It made me, helped me better understand the universe and, understand, how, things work. It made me more aware of my surroundings and how I projected myself to the world. What's the next question? Open it. And, yeah. Question 3. If you had to choose one family member to be a witch, who would they be and why? If I had to pick one family member to be a witch, it would probably be my mom, because she's someone who got me interested in my spirituality and got me interested in tarot and divination and different things of that nature. So without her, I wouldn't really be interested in divination as much as I am. And she's somebody who, she used to be interested in witchcraft and divination and everything, but as time as time went by, as she had, me, her children, and she had to deal with life and work and everything, she's really disconnected from, tarot and divination. So if I had to pick one person to be a witch in my family, it would probably be my mom, because, she has really lost connection. She has really lost the connection of, for spirituality. She's not that spiritual anymore, and that's a little upsetting, because I would love for her to be more spiritual. Okay, question 4. Oh, hi there, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. Okay, question 4. If you were to receive just one supernatural power upon initiating as a witch, what would the universe have given you? If I had to receive one supernatural power, it would definitely be flying, because flying is just, amazing. I wouldn't have to drive anywhere. I could just fly wherever the fuck I want to go, So definitely flying. If I had to pick one thing, I'd definitely pick flying. And, other powers like being able to read somebody's mind. I wouldn't want to read somebody's mind, because you never know what you may find out, and you may not want to find that out. So, I wouldn't want to be able to read somebody's mind, because it's invasion of personal space, first of all, and, you never know what you're going to find out. And something like X-ray vision, I wouldn't want X-ray vision, because, I wouldn't want to, invade somebody's personal space like that, because, you never know what somebody may be dealing with, or they may be really subconscious about themselves, or, you just shouldn't, you just shouldn't do it, you just shouldn't do it. Anything else? No, not really. I would definitely want to be able to fly, though, because flying's fucking amazing. Are you kidding me? Okay, question 5. If you had to label your type of craft, what type of witch would you be? I would probably be, you know, my YouTube name, Simplistic Witch. So I would call myself a Simplistic Witch or a Self-Development Witch, because a lot of the magic I do within my path and a lot of the workings I do all revolve around self-development, internal self-development. So I'd probably call myself a Simplistic Witch or a Self-Development Witch. Question 6. If you could only practice one specialty in the craft, what would it be? Probably crystal magic, because crystal magic is something I do with like everything in my path. You know what I mean? Everything I do within my path always has something to do with crystals. You know, whether it's meditation, whether it's candle magic, whether it's anything. I use crystals for everything, even for filming YouTube videos. Every time I film a YouTube video, I use a piece of citrine, and sometimes I use a piece of hematite too. I use a hematite to help me achieve my goals. So like if I'm trying to achieve a certain type of video, I'll use hematite to help me achieve that goal. That help me project myself the way I want to project myself to my viewers, you know. And I use citrine to keep a positive attitude and keep a happy attitude, because, you know, nobody wants, you know, somebody to be in a negative attitude. You know, I wanna you know, project positivity to my viewers. Question 7. If you were able to attend a real life Hogwarts, what would you major in? So, you know, what would you be the best in? What would you want to like be the, you know, major and be the best in, you know, and like focus on the most? I would have to choose Defense Against the Dark Arts. Defense Against the Dark Arts is something I've always been interested in while watching, you know, the Hogwarts movies. You know, so that would, because like, you know, they have herbology, they have divination, they have I don't remember. When I seen all the Harry Potter movies, I only seen the movie. I never read any of the books, so I don't know every class they offer in Hogwarts, but I do know they offer like herbology, divination, defense against the dark arts. You know, learning how to ride a broom. And I think that's all I can think of off the top of my head. But if I had to pick one of them, I would definitely pick Defense Against the Dark Arts, because it's the most interesting, and I would love to know how to like defend myself, you know, defend myself and defend other people. Okay, next page. And by the way, I have all these questions written down, so that's why I keep looking down, obviously. Okay, question 8. A witch needs a familiar. What do you choose? So what type of familiar would I choose? I would definitely probably pick a dog. A dog, and if I had to pick a type of dog, it would probably definitely be a Dalmatian. Because, you know, if you guys are somebody who watches me frequently, then you will know that I love black and white. You know, my aesthetic is black and white and gray too, but like my main two colors are black and white, and I love everything black and white. So I'd probably have a dog, and it would probably be a Dalmatian. Definitely a Dalmatian. And Dalmatians are so fucking cute. I love the movie 101 Dalmatians. Definitely one of my favorite Disney movies. Okay, question 9. What fiction witch do you resonate with the most? Julia from The Magicians. I like Julia from The Magicians the most because she is somebody who was interested in magic and interested in the occult at a young age. But she lost herself when she grew up, you know, when she got more into school, and she wanted to, you know, achieve her education. She wanted to do very good in school. She wanted to grow and mature and be an adult. But down the road, she fell back in love with the occult when she found out about break bills. And you know, I was always focused on school and getting done with school, and having disabilities like a learning disability and a reading disability like I have, it really made me have to focus on school way more than a normal person would, because, you know, school was more harder for me, so I had to focus on it way more. But once I, you know, was out of school and I was out of high school, I was able to focus on, you know, Wicca and, you know, finding out about paganism and the occult in different religions having to do with witchcraft. So I would probably definitely choose Julia, because no matter what she goes through, she always gets led back to, you know, the occult, you know, witchcraft, you know, stuff of that nature. So I would definitely have to pick Julia from the Magicians. Question 10. You get to choose your very own YouTube coven. Who would it be? If I had to choose a YouTube coven, it would probably have to be Snow Orchid. I really like Snow Orchid, and I think I am pretty good friends with her. Olive the Windy City Witch. I really like Olive the Windy City Witch. She's somebody that I really enjoy talking to, and I really enjoy watching her videos, and she's just a very well-educated person. And I love the new video series she started. She started making different videos about the history of witchcraft and different people of having to do with the history of witchcraft. Like, she talked about this one woman from, I think, like New England, that used to, you know, practice folk magic and kitchen witchery. And yeah, if I would pick Olive the Windy City Witch, and who else would I pick? Vagabond Moon. Vagabond Moon would be another witch that I would love to have in my YouTube coven, because she's somebody who's very I think we are pretty good friends too, where she's very easy to talk to. She's very she seemed like somebody who would get along with everybody. You know, Vagabond Moon seemed like she would get along with everybody and should be very easy to get along with. And from watching her videos, her craft is very similar to mine. Sure, we have our differences when it comes to the things we do in our practice, but we're pretty similar as people, I would say. Question 11. What common misconception about witches would you like to set the record straight? A misconception about witches I would like to set the record straight about. Probably not that not only women can be witches, you know. Men can be witches too, and, you know, if you're, you know, even if you're, you know, transgender or anything of the nature, you know, anybody can be a witch, you know. You don't only have to be a woman. Or even born a woman. You can be, you know, you can be a witch no matter what you categorize yourself as. Question 12. You revert back to a baby witch. Who do you choose as your mentor? Somebody that I felt like that was a mentor for me when I saw my path was Mandy C. And to this day, I still watch tons and tons of Mandy C videos. And as you guys know, I have read her book, Eclectic Wicca by Mandy C. And I wouldn't change my mentor. If I was a baby witch again, I would definitely still go with Mandy C, because Mandy C is a very educated witch, and she also practices Eclectic Wicca, which, you know, that's why I practice as well, and she's the one who introduced me to Eclectic Wicca. And I'm very happy with how my path turned out and how my path is going currently, so I would definitely stick with Mandy C. Question 13. Where do you expect your craft to take you in the future? Exactly where it's leading me right now. I just want to, you know, constantly grow as a person. I constantly want to evolve. I never want to limit myself. I want to keep doing crystal magic and doing everything I'm doing currently, and focus on self-development. I really like to, you know, as I said earlier, I really like to focus on internal self-development. I don't really like to focus on too much of the mundane, because for me, my path is very sacred, so I don't like to focus on external things, you know, that are very mundane. Like, I don't like to focus on material possessions, you know. What else? I just hope my path leads me to, you know, meeting more people, me constantly evolving. You know, the person I am now, I'm very happy with, but in the next 5 years, I hope I, you know, am a completely different person. Not in the things I do, just in the way I view the world, and the I view my craft, and I just really want to keep growing as a person. And I just hope my path leads me to be my higher self, you know, because that's something I focus on a lot, is to constantly be my higher self. And yeah, so that was the 13 questions for the Ultimate Witches tag by Indie Moon. And that's it for the Witch tag. And now I'm going to talk about a couple things that's been happening in my life lately. So, you know, as you guys know, I haven't been very active on my channel lately because I've been busy, you know, with my real life. Currently, I'm going to be starting cosmetology soon, next Tuesday. So I'm getting prepared for that. I'm, you know, trying to research as much as I can and get prepared for cosmetology school, because I'm very excited for that. And I'm also in the process of moving. As you guys know, I live in upstate New York in Syracuse, and I will be moving to Chenango, which is a town about a half an hour away from where I currently live. So, you know, we've been moving, we've been packing up the house, and I'm moving in with my stepdad. So right now I live with my mom, and you know, it's just me and her in a house. And my mom's been dating my stepdad for probably about 2 years now. So we're finally all moving into a house together. So first we moved everything from his house into the new house we have, and soon we will be moving everything in this house over to the new house as well. He said, good luck. I hope your move goes smoothly and you do well in the future. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you saying that. But yeah, we're just in the process of moving. We're going to be moving everything in my room and in this entire house in a couple of days, hopefully. So, probably the next couple of videos, I will probably have a new backdrop. I will probably, you know, be in the new house. So I'm excited for that. Very excited for that. What else? That's pretty much it for my life updates. I'm also, you know, I also been dealing with the eclipse. When the eclipse came by, it just made me everything that's been going on in the world. You know, like the Mercury in retrograde and the eclipse, it's just been really like setting me back. It's been really making up a lot of blockages. It has been really been limiting me a lot. But within the past month, I've been really removing a lot of my blockages and really just trying to cleanse myself and really trying to heal myself, because, you know, during the eclipse, I don't know, it was a lot of people really enjoyed the eclipse. I didn't. As you guys know, I'm very empathic, so I pick up on emotions and energy a lot. So dealing with the eclipse wasn't very easy, and you know, we've just been dealing with tons of Mercury in retrograde this year. We've been dealing with tons of that, so I've just been trying to work through that and cleanse myself, heal myself, and do everything I need to remove any blockages and just keep progressing. But I'm doing pretty good with that. I'm almost, I feel like I'm getting very close to being back to myself. And as difficult as it may be, it's a very good learning experience. It's a very good learning experience. So I'm just working through that, and yeah. What else? I think that's it. And I'm going to be starting the Big Blue Wayman Buckland book soon. Let me grab it real fast. I'm going to be starting this book soon. So I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited. I'm finishing up a book by Lisa Chamberlain at the moment. So I may be doing a book review on that. I'm not sure, because I've done a big video on Lisa Chamberlain books in the past, so I may do a review on that book I'm currently finishing up, but I may not. But also, sometime tomorrow or this weekend, I will be posting a video on the differences between astral travel and astral projection. So I will be posting that sometime probably Friday or this weekend, so look forward to that video. I filmed it today and I got halfway done with editing it, so that should be out for you guys soon. And yeah, so I think that's it for this live stream. I said everything I had to say, and yeah, so I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I hope you guys are enjoying everything. And if you're dealing with Mercury in retrograde, I would love to hear you down in the comment section below and hear how you are dealing with it and how you are cleansing yourself or healing yourself or doing anything to help you deal with the Mercury in retrograde. Mercury in retrograde. It's like so hard to pronounce. I'm like getting my tongue tied. Imagine saying that 3 times fast. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day and blessed be. Bye.